Hey, yo. The 36th episode of Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. Now your host, Master Mike Ambrose. A little Scotch Hall tribute, of course. One of the greats, R.I.P. to him. Best wishes to him and his family. My most heartfelt wishes to him and his family. Raw tonight will be a big show tonight. We got, heading into Mania. We got 2 more weeks now till less than 2 weeks till Mania. Mania's 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, April 2nd and 3rd. And so, got 2 more weeks of TV before the big event. Biggest event of the year in wrestling. No question about that. Sports Entertainment Wrestling USA. WrestleMania is the pinnacle. And Raw tonight, if you go by what's seen this week, it's official. Cody Rhodes is coming into WWE. He signed his new deal, I guess, 2 weeks ago, according to what the sheets say. Meltzer and Keller all say that it was 2 weeks ago. So, we'll see. So far, it looks like he's penciled to fight Seth Rollins. Because Seth Rollins right now doesn't have a path, like they, in quotes, a path on the way to WrestleMania. But we all know he's going to fight Cody Rhodes right now if you follow what the dirt sheets are saying. They're going along into that, so that looks like what's going to happen. We don't know if Cody Rhodes is going to debut tonight, or he's going to debut next week, or he's going to just show up on WrestleMania one of the 2 nights. Yeah, it's all out speculation right now where he's going to debut. So, but that's to look forward to. Also, AJ Styles will be back on the show tonight because he's doing Edge. He was off a few weeks after he got attacked by Edge, and Edge is doing quite a great job as a heel right now. I mean, he's when he's on, he's on. He's one of the all-time greats, no question about that. And AJ Styles is great, one of the best in-ring performers of his generation, and it should be a great match. We'll see how AJ's going to respond to him. Like I said before, the build for Mania, it looks like the next, I can see a couple, looks like they're going to be adding a U.S. title match and Intercontinental title match as of right now, and maybe like a Battle Royal for the women. Because I heard the men's Battle Royal is going to be on SmackDown before Mania. And I just heard, saw online just recently that almost a 7'2", 3", whatever guys wrestler is going to be having a match at Mania, and rumors are it could be Gable Steveson, who just at the past weekend won his second NCAA tournament in freestyle Greco, whatever. He's Greco-Roman freestyle wrestler, Greco-Roman wrestler. He won his second straight NCAA tournament after winning the gold medal last year. So, and he's supposed to be. He was drafted on Raw in the draft. He won the draft back. He got drafted to Raw, so he'll be coming up, make his debut. Of course, he has to finish college at Minnesota in May, but he might just show up at Mania and then officially debut in May. I don't know. It would be sad if he just debuts and takes out almost. They say it could be a match, but it could just be almost as a challenge. All of a sudden, Stevenson takes him down right there. Just get that visual. Although if he wins the match, it'd be a big thing for me, a big surprise for Mania. It's anybody's guess what's going to happen in 2 weeks. Just have to wait and see. I want to go on to NFL football free agency. The Patriots have made some moves, kind of not major. They re-signed Trent Brown. They re-signed Matthew Slater, Deb McCourty. They traded Chase Winovich for some guy. I forget. They didn't make anything major. They just made a few moves. But now, reportedly interested in Malcolm Butler, fan favorite cornerback. Of course, they had a famous interception against Seattle in that Super Bowl back in Super Bowl 49. Super Bowl 49, which sealed the Patriots' game their 4th Super Bowl. It had been their first one in 10 years when they won that one, so he did that. And he was out of the league for a year. He was last in Tennessee, and he left for a year or so. Now he looks like he might be coming back to the league and rejoin the Patriots. They had quite a split there, between the team and them. It wasn't all happy endings for them at the time. So maybe he's going to come back and we're going to rewrite that ship and hopefully improve the Patriots. He couldn't hurt. He's a good quarterback. And rumors the Patriots talked to Leon for that former running back of Tampa Bay. He won a Super Bowl there, and we'll see. He might want to come here, and so I think the Patriots. I need to get good left guard. They signed Trent Brown as a guard again. That's good. So we'll see from there. You gotta protect Mac Jones. That's all they gotta do. Protect the quarterback. A trade deadline for the NHL. NHL trade deadline just ended a while back. The Bruins made a few moves. They traded for let's see, Marcus Hampus Lindholm, I believe his name. I gotta look it up, but I know it's Lindholm, defenseman from the Ducks, the Anaheim Ducks. So they traded a few draft picks. One thing about Sweeney, he trades up draft picks. He's not the greatest drafter, so if you can trade now and get good return from him, that's good. And that's good. And he just signed this Hampus Lindholm. His name is Hampus Lindholm. He signed him to a 8-year extension, so he's a young guy, so they're investing that way. And they traded for, I believe his name is Josh Brown, I believe, from Ottawa. I believe his name is Josh Brown, I think it is. It's a guy from, another defense guy from Ottawa. I'll double check and I'll let you know what he is next time. But yeah, they traded for a defenseman, and they said Zach Shenison, who was in that famous, or infamous, whatever you say, famous 2015 draft where the Bruins drafted 3 picks in a row, and Shenison was one of those draft picks. So he's sent out to Ottawa for this defenseman, and we'll see. Bruins stock up with decor, which is what they need. They got some size. Both these guys are 6'4" and up, so should help in the future. Let's see what happens there come playoff time. Playoff starts in like a little over a month because all the stuff with COVID and stuff and week off, so they're not going to be starting the playoffs till May, which is like the latest that NHL started the season. Playoff season, sorry. We could be playing Stanley Cups into July. Alright, that's about it right now. I'll be coming back in a few days, recapping stuff after Raw and NXT tomorrow, and, oh, by the way, Winning Time, we're watching Winning Time and follow up on this. Winning Time, last I had quite an episode. I've been watching it lately. It's quite a story how the Lakers rose in the 80s. Twists and turns going on with after Jerry Westcott gets fired, resigns as coach. Jerry West resigns. Now Jerry Butt's on the lookout for another coach, and it's quite a story. See what happens. I keep watching. It's on HBO, like every Sunday night. If you have HBO Max, you watch it on demand all the time, anytime you want. So, good show. All right, talk to you later. Have a good night. Enjoy Raw. Have a good night. Bye bye.